Hello, welcome to a book club session. I'm Ashley Gunn. Today you're going to get 12 book reviews in one because this series is 12 books long. It's the play-by-play series by Jaci Burton. I'm going to put up a thing of all of them. Anyways, I didn't want to go through each one of these books individually with their own reviews because I felt like what would end up happening is, that would be months worth of reviews. And so what I want to do is, this is a general idea of what you're going to get with this series, especially this last book because it just came out recently and I just finished it. And that way you'll know whether or not this series is good for you. First of all, I wanted to say that if you are a fan of erotic fiction, this is probably going to be a really good series for you. It's going to have those erotic scenes, but there's very good storylines through this whole thing. The series itself is extremely well done. It's set up so that you're going to have primarily around a family because there are so many of them. There's 5 boys and then a girl, Mia. And then you do occasionally get some other players, friends, and those types of things that'll come into the storyline. But you're going to have an idea of who those friends are and why they're going to be part of the story beforehand. It's really also kind of cool because anything that she starts at the beginning of the series, she's going to follow through. So at the beginning of the series, when they go home for the holidays, always spend Thanksgiving together, all the siblings together. Then in Book 12, you're still going to have that same feeling where they're still going to come back together for the holidays, and it's still going to be a very family-oriented storyline because Book 12 is going to be a brother of Book 1. Does that make sense? So she definitely carries it along very well. Another thing that I really liked about it was the fact that all of the women in the series are unique and different, and all of the relationships are different. All of the boys are honestly different. So you're going to have everything from an event planner, doctor, this last one was a chef. When we're talking about wives, I want to mention one of the girlfriends right now. Her name's Katrina, and her story's a really good one. Her parents actually died, and she has custody of both of her siblings. So although they're relatively close in age, there's not a huge age gap. She's a model, and so when her story comes about, it's really her trying to figure out not only modeling and supporting them, but not just financially supporting them, also emotionally supporting them, and where she draws that line as a sister and a mother. That is a really good story. Moving on to Book 12, this is going to be about Flynn and Amelia. Flynn is really an awesome guy. He plays football, and he's actually going to play against his brother in this book. I love the way that JC makes them competitive but loving. And then on the side, Flynn's owned this restaurant, and Amelia's the chef at the restaurant. So that's how they know each other. And unfortunately, Flynn has this really bad relationship luck where he keeps meeting women who are after the spotlight and after the fame of being with a football player. And so it becomes one of those things where he doesn't know whether or not he wants to pursue relationships because it gets all messed up, and eventually he actually ends up having basically a one-night stand with Amelia. I think that at that point they don't know whether it'll be a relationship or not, or maybe Flynn has a little bit better idea it'll be a relationship, but Amelia thinks it might be a one-night stand. Eventually they build up to a relationship. Amelia is going to bring some baggage into this relationship. She was divorced. Her last husband had very, very, very bad trust issues. So there's going to be times when that is going to create a decent amount of turbulence, especially because, like I said, Flynn has been taken advantage of by other girls. So clearly what's going to come to a head is the fact that she does not want to be with someone who has trust issues, and he's going to have trust issues. So they'll have to work that out. Overall, like I said, there is erotic scenes, but this is definitely a family-oriented series. So if you want a series that is both erotic and has a very good storyline, this is going to be it. I love this entire series, read all 12 books, and I would definitely recommend them. The best thing about this series is that it is available on the Overdrive app. So for all of you guys who have your library on your tablets, you can go ahead and download these. Although there are some wait lines for some of these books, I would definitely say they are worth the wait. Thank you all. I will see you again soon. Go ahead and like this video if you like it. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, go ahead and put those down below. If you want my videos every week, subscribe. Thank you all, and I will see you again soon.